You got the intro this week. What's up?
You started?
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Oh, I don't ready yet. Alright, hold on. Did it start now? Are we on?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we on. Roll. My bad.
I love this dude.
Is my mic on?
Yes, your mic is on.
Ooh.
Got salt on his mouth.
Oops. Okay, where we at? Welcome. We're here again. You know, back in black. My wig is on. My wig is on nice. So we gonna start off a little bit different. Oh, I am bleeding.
That popcorn did not cut your gums like that, did it?
It cool. It ain't a movie. It ain't a show till somebody bleeding, ain't it?
You just said that earlier today, so I guess so.
Let's start off this. For those who don't know, you know, it's a lovely day for Tekken. Tekken is out. And wow. They did it again.
Did it again?
They did it again. I don't know what else to say. They did it again. I mind you, there are a couple of things around, but not.
They're not deal breakers?
It ain't too bad. It's like, and if you do it, and if you don't.
All right,
I'm still gonna play this game.
So what's missing?
Remember when you used to fight and it looks like you got into a fight in the game? Like, what's a perfect game that did it? Damn. Few games that did it. I think Soul Calibur did it.
Yeah, Soul Calibur did it.
When you got it looked like you was in a fight. Like you.
So like, you know, battle damage.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I mean, we here now. That would have been nice to have battle damage. I mean, it's not no big deal if they do or they don't. I'm not tripping. Mm-hmm. But I mean, shit. Make this game still good. Visuals look great. I can't complain about that.
Do you think it's too easy?
Yes. Well, they made it easy. That's the other issue I have with extra controls.
But you can turn it on and off.
Oh no, I thought mine is gone.
You can turn it on off at will if you want to, the way the buttons are set.
And now that I know, and I did something interesting, I played with one of my friends on there, and when his popped up on the screen, I could see it.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool to show you that the person is
ain't spamming nothing, ain't doing no combos. That is a button they pressing.
Right.
I'm not okay with that.
I mean, it goes back to the whole when Street Fighter came out with the modern control set. A lot of people are against this one button combos to do combos. See, I can't be biased.
If I said that about Street Fighter, I gotta say about this.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not. Number one, let's be first. Let's just get this out the way. Tekken is the easiest game to play. Like versus Mortal Kombat.
Let's touch on that. Right now, you have two dominant fighting games out there, and my opinion is that Tekken is the greater game right now. Right now, it's the greater game because if you keep up with current media and you see the stuff that's going on, you have a lot of people uninstalling Mortal Kombat off their systems. You've got prominent Twitch streamers, prominent TikTokers, everybody like, yo, I might be done with this right now until, you know, Peacemaker or Ermac or somebody else comes out to make it worth their while. Now, do I agree with this? Nah, because Mortal Kombat has its own place. There's going to be those people that's going to play it regardless. But you have to admit, Tekken put a big dent in their player population. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But wow. You make it seem like I said a mouthful.
Damn. This asks the question wrong. Ask me the question.
Are you uninstalling Mortal Kombat off your system for Tekken? Or are you done with Mortal Kombat right now for the time being?
Damn. Wish you didn't ask me now.
I gave you an option. You got it out. You just got to figure out which one you want.
First things first, I spent too much money on that. I'm not uninstalling anything. I got the highest version of Mortal Kombat there is. The Ultimate Edition. I am not uninstalling. That'd be a waste of $109. You crazy. For those who's out there doing that, you're crazy. That's too much money. Now, if you bought the $70 one, I'm still gonna smack you because
I bought the $70 one.
There's no reason for you to uninstall it, and you spent $70. Like, you crazy.
I bought the 70. I ain't gonna tell no story.
But I bought the 109. But y'all gonna waste your money? But what I will say,
you're conflicted.
Am I done playing that right now? Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Because they threw me for a loop. Tekken did it.
Mm-hmm.
Tekken did it. Tekken did it again. Now, I don't know how they managed to pull this off. Because it's artwork.
It's Harada. That's who it is. It's Harada. He is a genius when it comes to his game. It's just like Miyamoto, who made Smash. He knew what he was doing. And he didn't change the formula. He every Smash that came out, he added a little something new, added a little something new, added a little something new. And Tekken basically did the same thing.
It is the same game, though. I know a lot of people fight. That's the same game. They added new moves, of course, and a new system. But that is the same game. That is the same. You're playing the same game that you played in 7. Because if you could do the same, if I could do the exact same combos that I did in 7, that I did in 6, that I did in 5, that is the same game. Okay. But each game they always add new stuff.
Last 7 they added the raid system. Now you adding the heat system in this one, it opens up so many more combos. You don't see. This is my thing between the Mortal Kombat and Tekken, and then we'll get off this kick for a minute. But with Mortal Kombat, you see the same strings with the same people. But when you hit Tekken, I could play one completely different way than he plays. With the same character, doing completely different combos that he might not even seen. Hell, I might not even seen some of his. But at the same time, it's the same character. It's just used completely different. And I think that's one of the things that make Tekken a better game, because you can play mirror matches and they're not even mirror matches.
We could be the same people, and I can't expect you to do the same thing.
Right.
And I'll be okay with that. Versus someone playing me in Mortal Kombat.
If they playing you with the same character, 9 times out of 10 they're doing the same things.
We doing the same thing.
Now,
I mean, might be a little bit of a difference, but in the looking at it down the long road, it's the same thing.
Now, I will say there's 2 features that's Tekken's missing, and I hope they put them in and patch them in later on. They need to bring back the Tekken Force mode, because when you was playing with Lars and you're on that battlefield and you fighting all them goons, it felt good.
Are you spoiling for people?
No, I'm not spoiling. The game's been out for almost a week now. No, not week, 7 days, whatever, how many days? But
that's a week.
No, if you've been on TikTok, you've probably seen it. If you've been on YouTube or Twitch, you've probably seen it.
Since we spoiling it,
no, we're not gonna spoil the ending though. We're gonna leave that alone. The ending, we're not gonna spoil. Reyna's a beast.
No, Reyna is okay.
Reyna's a beast, and we're gonna leave it at that. No, we're not spoiling that part. No,
this is crazy.
But again, they're missing that mode, and they're missing Tekken Bowl. So if you put those 2 modes back in there, Tekken Bowl, where it was, they missing that, because that was a fun little feature, something to do on the side when you really wasn't doing too much. But they put in Tekken Ball with the volleyball, and that's pretty hardcore too, though. So,
But you're missing one major thing that this game is missing.
What's that?
Eddie.
Yeah, luckily the first DLC character that is coming out before the spring or during the spring will be Eddie. And then he has nothing else to complain about as far as this game goes.
And I'm here to tell you, For those who tried to play me, you don't have to worry about it. That's exactly who I'm going to be. I don't want you to have no confusion that, well, maybe he's going to pick somebody. No, I'm not. Or maybe he's going to pick, because I play with
he has an assortment of characters, I will say that.
Fang, Law, Lee, Jack 8. I play with Victor too. A little bit of right. I just play.
He plays the game.
I play the game. If I want to play the game, I'm gonna know the game entirely, because once they give me Mokoji, there's no excuse that I can beat you with every character that's on the roster. But when Eddie comes out, I'm done.
So, that being said, we hope that, later on we might have a treat for you at the end of the show. We might go a couple rounds. We'll see how that play out, but we'll see what goes on with that.
Yes,
but in the meantime, I do want to touch on shifting gears from video games to kind of real life.
Damn, we skipped the anime.
We ain't got to that yet. I told you.
Oh man,
I want to change gears.
Oh, he's switching now.
So
this wasn't in the script.
I know. So
I like that.
What I want to talk about is how, and I'm a guy, I've been through a lot of different things, and we see in the news how some women, not all, they tend to degrade a man because of a job. Can I finish my segue, please, sir, before you cut me off?
Fuck them.
Yo, it's out there, and if you ain't seen it, you can go on TikTok and you'll find it. There was a young lady out there, and I don't have no beef against the young lady.
You sound crazy.
But I feel like someone telling me that I don't make enough money to date you means, guess what? I shouldn't date you then. You're sitting here saying that policemen and firemen, city workers, it's not enough money for you. At the end of the day, the money's not for you. The money is for him to take care of what he needs to take care of. And you saying that's not enough, that's not a high value job. But at the end of the day, when you're in trouble, them same policemen, them same firemen are going to be the ones to come save you. So only thing I'm just saying as a man to all my other men out there, never let anybody tell you what you're worth. Your job is your job. You might be a trash man and you love taking out the trash. You might be a dog catcher, a.k.a. Friday, but that's your job. You love what you do.
You never did catch them dogs.
But at the end of the day, sometimes you just need to us as guys need to take a look at where we are. And this is not bashing women, because I swear to God, I love all women in this world. All women need to be respected.
You crazy. Oh,
but
fuck them. If you tell me some shit like that, you out the door.
But as my co-host has prominently just said,
you out the door.
He feels like
the hell
that's
with that.
Yeah, that's him, not me.
Yeah, I'm 100%.
But I just feel like at the end of the day, sometimes we look at material things too hard and not a person. So you're sitting here, this man might work at the post office, and he driving this and that, but he making $60,000-$70,000, and he's wrong.
Man, fuck that. Ask the real question. How much do you make?
Who, me?
No.
Oh, you talking about her?
How much do you make? What's your occupation? Where you work at? What do you do? What type of car are you driving? No, come on, we gotta stop this. You pushing shit around. No, you tell me you 70,000 ain't enough for you, baby. Go ahead. There's a crackhead right down the street. Go pick one of them.
But see, that's the thing. It's not like I don't get where you can put a monetary value on a high value person. You're telling me that $70,000 ain't enough for you to live off for a man to make to date you. What kind of man you looking for?
The hell with you. What you looking for?
You telling me that you telling me a firefighter who risks his life every day putting out fires is not a high value job?
Let's be clear, because I don't want to use the word firefighter or any main job. If I was flipping burgers at Burger King, if I'm taking care of my bills, even though, mind you, I don't think you should be working at Burger King
at a certain age. You're right,
but it's whatever. circumstances are circumstances. If I'm making money and I have it, and I'm well groomed and I'm taken care of, what does me and what I do have to do with you? Now, mind you, there are some instances where if you feel like I don't make enough, you gotta ask yourself the question. Oh.
Are we still good?
You gotta ask yourself, are we still on? Mm-hmm. You gotta ask yourself the question. Okay, cool. I'm that garbage man you talking about.
Okay.
What can you do to upgrade me so I can be making more than 70,000?
But hold on.
Can you upgrade me more to get more than 70,000?
But here's
if
the
the answer is no, shut the hell up.
But here's the thing, though. The most garbage men that I know, they come in the door making $45,000-$50,000 a year. Heaven forbid this man's been there for 20 years. He's probably making $100,000, if not more.
Increase it.
You know, so again,
increase it. Help me increase that.
You saying that you don't want to talk to him, not because he's making money as a trash man. You saying, oh, well, he's making money, but he's coming home smelling like trash every day. Guess what? That same trash man is paying that rent, paying that car, making sure everything is taken care of.
What does trash smell like?
The hell if I know.
I bet better question. What does trash smell like when you're making $50,000 a year?
Cha-ching. End of discussion.
Go on.
You got jobs out here now that's paying nowhere near that.
No, but it's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Well, and this is where if you can't upgrade me,
then why are you?
Because I know what I'm gonna do if you're with me. You know, if that was the case, and I can upgrade you. So when you're living in that 1-bedroom apartment with one bed, no furniture, your bed not even on a bedspread. You only got top ramen in your fridge, in the cabinets. Maybe a jar of pickles and mayonnaise. And I come in the door with my little measly 45 to 50,000. You still think you're gonna be eating top ramen? you think your bed gonna still be on that floor? No, so you gotta be for real. How are you gonna tell me about something and you're nowhere near that? What's your expectation? How you have expectations of the next man and your expectations is that same little small apartment you gotta pay $1,600 for, and you really don't got an apartment or no dishwasher.
Again, it bewilders me how women can tell men how much they need to make.
You know the best part about that is? Can you imagine if the man said that?
Oh, we'd be wrong. We'd be dead wrong. We would literally get cast out to the side like, he ain't got no right to tell me what I need to bring home.
He has no status. How can he say something like that? Oh, the nerve. No, ain't no nerve. You gotta think about it like that. If I had said
there's always been a double standard when it comes to women versus men in certain situations. I understand the whole pay thing. That's something that I don't even want to touch. I do believe in equal pay for equal work. But at the same time, we are held to a different standard with certain things than women. I give you a prime example. At my job, there are a lot of LGBT people at my job, and I see it all the time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I have family members that I love dearly that likes what they like. I can't say anything else about it. They love it. But there's certain ones that I see at my job, and I'm not allowed to sag my pants at all. I sag my pants, I get in trouble. But if
you're a man, you ain't supposed to anyway.
Right. But you have
crazy.
You have. Well, I have self-respect. First of all, let's get that clear.
With that.
Let's get that clear. You'll never see me sagging my pants at all. I just think that's just unfucking real. But when you see it, and you see the female lesbian, that's the word I'm gonna use. I have no issues with it. It's the truth. LG, however you want to put it, sagging their pants just like a man, and they can do it with no problem, no repercussions, no nothing. Am I wrong to feel like that's a double standard? I mean, people out there in internet land, am I wrong for that?
Is she attractive?
We're not talking about that.
No, we gotta be. No, I gotta throw that in there too. Is she attractive?
I don't judge. I put it like that. I don't judge. I just base my things on reality and what's real, what's understandable, and what should be held accountable.
What I'm about to say is gonna make a lot of people mad, and I want to apologize, not apologize, care, don't care. You can hate me, tell me how you feel, tell me if you think I'm wrong, but they about to be mad with my next statement. Somebody told me the other day, oh, it's hard being a woman. No, it's hard being a man. It's more harder to be a man than it is a woman. Of course, she said, how can you say that? I was like, no. The only two things that y'all got hard is that you get a period every month and you carry children. Push out children. That's the only two things you got hard.
Okay.
They told me, what? No, that's it. How can you? It's easier for a woman to get a job than a man. Is it fair to say that? It's and I've seen it. I went to the same interview. I went to a Family Dollar warehouse interview. Never forget it. Wanted to work in a freezer, looking for a job change.
Used to it, because that's where we from. We do that.
You know, I'm a freezer man. I mean, used to. I don't do that no more. And I came in there. There was a young lady there in front of me. I'm not saying nothing bad about her. Yeah, I don't know if she even remember me.
Right.
But that cleavage was out. Them titties were out. Put it like it. Them titties were out. I mean, I'm like, okay. I'm tripping.
Okay.
I mean, hey, you dress professional. I have my stuff on. I'm 100% sure she got that job before me.
Why? Because she had the extra assets that you want to use?
Yeah. And she went before me. It was cool. I ain't tripping, you know.
Right.
She was there before me. She came out. We sat for a minute. And like they did like breaks between each interview. Mm-hmm. And I'm asking, oh man, what did they say? Because I want to know what they say.
To be kind of know what's going on. What you walking into?
The first question I ask you is, what's your highest level of education and stuff like that? Do you have experience? Yada yada yada. I was like, okay, cool. I'm in the door.
Because you have all that covered, right?
I think I'm more qualified than her. Speaking to her and what she said, she ain't never stepped a foot in the freezer. And I've had like 3-4 years of that.
Yeah.
So I would think Rome is very, very, very qualified for this job. I walked up in there, the first thing it says, do you have your GED? That was his first question to me. Do you have a GED? And then in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. You just asked her what's her highest level of education. Because that's the way you ask that. What would make you assume that I have a GED?
Right.
I'm dressed professional. I'm dressed casual, like I was said on there. Like I'm ready to get a job. Like I'm looking for a job. I have a job, but I'm
always looking to expand your horizon. Yeah.
Try to sell myself. What makes you think
I don't?
I have a GED. You think I didn't finish school? First of all, I have parents that made sure that I walk across that stage. So just throw that out right now. You're supposed to ask me what's my highest level of education.
So you saying that double standard comes from he asked her, "What's your highest level of education?"
You got a GED. You got your GED? I told him no. I graduated. Yes, not with honors, if that's what you're thinking. But I graduated. It wasn't no low. It wasn't with honors, but it wasn't low. So, okay, thank you. They started asking me more stuff. Do you have experience? Yes, I have 3 years of experience, 3 years experience. Organizing, being in there, 15 below. Hell, 13 below. Yeah, I can go lower.
Yeah, 22 is not nice.
The way they explained it to me, it was like I wasn't even an option. Like, but you know what happened? And then leaving that interview and sitting down, and she talked to me. Oh, and she's so cheerful, cause she already knows she got the job. I'm sitting there like, I don't think I got a job, and I'm qualified. So when I say no, it's harder for a man than a woman. Y'all go out there, show a little bit of skin, you got that job. I go out there, show some skin, they calling the police. I'm the first thing smoking out that door. Indecent exposure. The nerve of you.
Jesus. I can't with you.
And that's the truth.
I can't with you when you say that.
Oh.
I can't. I mean, I get it.
I
get it.
Look at the views. Okay.
I get it.
I've been on TikTok for a while. Been on 69 people for a while. There was a chick that I met before. I want to say we started a little bit. She started a little bit after me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, we starting off. She's a little bit of titty. Just a little bit. 20K followers.
Wow.
But I say, let me wear my wife beater, so a little bit, so something that, hey, I'm in the door. I got a little bit of, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting flagged down.
Wow.
You have to put on clothes. You can't. That's inappropriate.
You catching flags for that? Wow.
So now, you tell me if I'm crazy. It's harder for a man than it is a woman. It really is. We really.
What about in the dating scene? Is it harder for? Is it much? Is it that?
Oh, yeah.
It's even more harder for a man in the dating scene.
Look at what she just said.
No, because that leads me to my next point.
Look at what she just said.
This leads me to my next point. And because we're new, we didn't get a chance to really voice our opinions on a lot of these topics that came out when they did. The young lady who came up, it might be old news to y'all, but it's something that we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, when I
this list of restaurants that you cannot take people to on a date.
Hey, then you ain't going.
It had some weird. It had nice restaurants on this list, but again, you can't tell me where to take you.
But if I tell you we going to McDonald's, yeah, that's where we going. I mean, hey, doesn't matter. It's the first date.
I'm not finna go break the bank on no first date. I don't care what type of woman you are, what the future is.
I'm gonna contradict that.
I'm not, but no. There's no contradiction. There's no contradiction.
My first date was
so you mean?
Well, no, not with my wife. My first date with my wife was. I mean,
it was what? What was it?
My first date
with your wife. Where was it?
Well, since we're getting into it, my first date with my wife was the Braves game.
Okay, that's cool. Now, that's different. First of all, and at the end of the night, so you're talking about the Braves game?
My family too.
See, that's
no. So I gotta throw. Okay, so my cousin is a police officer,
right?
So they give him tickets.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they do that. They do that in schools for basketball games and football games, different events. So yeah, so my cousin,
we all go sometimes as a family. He was like, "Oh, I got an extra ticket," because I go with him regularly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? And he said, "I got an extra ticket if you want to bring somebody." Now is the time. If you wanted to, it's up to you.
Right.
I said, "Okay." I mean, I wasn't dating my wife at the time, but this is where it comes in, where we were talking, and I was like, "You know what? She doesn't know my lifestyle. Because when me and my cousin go to these games, we spending more than $100.
That's cool.
We spending $500.
But you got to think about it though. When you're at those events and those venues, you already know what you're getting yourself into. That's a different story.
Not just bringing nobody, a random person, just because I'm texting.
Right.
Now, mind you, did I want to impress my wife at that time? Because you wasn't. No, I didn't care. Because this is something I do regularly.
Okay.
So if I chose to spend the $500,
that's on you because of where you at, what you do when
luckily,
you get to those places.
My wife don't care. Even at the time, didn't care about that. This is a get to know you.
Right.
So we went there, and my wife, silly, crazy. My wife, at the time, girl. Pull out. Our first thing when we got in there, me and my cousin were hungry and wanted a drink. I said, "Man, we're going to Waffle House. Get that Waffle House in there."
Yeah.
So those who ain't been there, try it out. It's pretty cool.
Waffle House at the Brave Stadium is nice. You can't beat a lot of stuff that's at Truist Park. It's unreal.
So she want to pull her wallet out, like we doing Dutchess. I said, "Man, put your money up. Put your money up. I'm cool." She looking. And I told her at that time, "You want to be Sister Soldier?" And I was like, "Yo, it's cool. Put your money up. I'm not expecting nothing. I don't want nothing.
Just out having a good time."
This is what. And again, she didn't know how me and my cousin get down.
Mm-hmm.
I buy something, my cousin buys something. I buy something, my cousin buys something. And she's sitting there baffled because she said she's never been on a date with somebody who does this. And now my family does the same thing. My cousin told her, "Hey, don't worry about it. You want some? We drinking. So when we get drinking, I get hungry, thirsty." My cousin said we had beers, margaritas, all up through there, and she's gonna say, "Oh no, you don't have to spend no money." My cousin told her, "No, get out of here."
What you want?
What do you want? And he still went and got, and I say that because it should be my choice on how much money I choose to spend on you. Because you got to see it like this. It could be a test. Hey, if I take you here, are you going to be grateful to, hey, we just out here having a good time? B, if this is something that I choose to do, because this is my time now. Yeah, it's yours, but this is my time. Because if you're expecting a date, you're expecting my money on you. So I choose whatever I want to. At that time and at that age I I didn't care about nothing. Money wasn't anything. I'm doing something I enjoy, man, I'm spending it.
Right.
So she's looking shocked. Like, I didn't know you do so. You didn't have to spend that much money on. I was like, I didn't spend it on you. I spent it on something I enjoy. So if I enjoy the Brave game and you're here with me, you're going to reap the benefits of what I like to do. So if I go to the Cheesecake Factory and I frequently go, that means I'm taking you to a place that I frequently enjoy. You're going to indulge in what I got and what I enjoy. Now, it's your choice to say, "Oh, I don't like that." Cool. Go on about your merry way. If I take you to Burger King, it shouldn't matter.
Not on no first date.
Why?
Not on no first date.
Why not?
Why? Burger King's a little bit.
Okay, if I take you to McDonald's. Why? What's the difference?
Now, here's my thing on that. I see places like Burger King and other things, that's something, it's whatever. Me personally, if I'm taking you to, like you said, Cheesecake Factory, we getting rid of the little small chain restaurants. But I get your point.
I'm just saying.
I understand your point, but I'm taking those out of the equation.
Is Brewster's a small
No,
stuff?
Brewster's would be cool for a first date.
Is Cold Stone?
Cold Stone is good.
So what's the difference? If I take you to DQ and get your ice cream, what's the difference?
I get you. An ice cream social. I get you.
What's the difference?
But again, they would look at it and be like, "You cheap. You this. You that." No, because it's my choice to figure out how I want to invest my money in you. If you're worth me investing, if you can appreciate the small stuff, the Applebee's, the Fridays, those type of restaurants.
And those are dope. Those are cool places.
Those are on that girl's list, bruh. I have to.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Steak and Shake. You mean to tell me you don't like milkshakes now? That ain't a thing. Milkshakes are not a thing anymore. Man, the hell with you. If you can't accept a burger at McDonald's, you won't accept a burger at Papa Do's then, huh? No, it's cool. Go on about because I know who you are.
You learned your lesson from that right there.
If you're a real woman, it don't matter. If I take you to a stroll in the park and we have a picnic, I'm cheap. I'm not trying to get to know you. I have to spend $500 on you.
I mean, again, they want you to go to Steak One and all these other restaurants.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm not. I hate that I have to make this a thing. You giving it up at the end of the night, right? Right.
I can't really speak.
You see the difference?
I can't speak on that. I feel you.
If you require $500, okay, I'll require ass. Is that fair? I can do that. See, and I have to throw that in there now because if I were taking you to a regular spot and expecting nothing from you, just for you to show up and be yourself, that's the only thing I'm expecting from you. If you're going somewhere, man, show up and be yourself. Let's have a hell of a time. But now you telling me, no, you need to be spending $500? Okay, cool. You need to be giving that ass up if I spend that $500 then. Oh yeah,
and they'll still look at you like you're crazy.
And I'm wrong though.
Yeah, you'll be wrong for saying that.
But see, I'm not wrong because you expected something out of me when I expected nothing out of you but this to show up and have a good time.
That's some real shit.
If I expected you just to show up and have a good time, I didn't mention no ass. I didn't mention you giving it up. I was like, yo, just generally come sit with me. Let's get to know each other. See if this thing is gonna work or not. And if it don't, hey, we had a good time anyway. Let's be friends. Go on about our merry way. But if you show up at the table, this is where you're taking me. No, you need to take me here. Cool. If I take you here, just make sure you have that ass at the end of the night. And that's fair because I didn't expect how I meet you for the first time and you expected me to tell me, oh no, you need to do this and this and this.
They said Papa Do's was on that list too.
And that's crazy. You know how much a plate costs?
Bruh, we ain't talking about how much a plate costs at Papa Do's. Trust me, I've been there and done spent it. And we'll spend it again because I love that place.
So, let's be clear. A woman ain't really eating that much. Right? Is that fair to say?
I don't know.
It depends.
It depends on the woman because I know some women that can eat.
But
they eat like dudes. So I mean,
so you're gonna eat like a dude, and then just walk up on me, right? I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna take care of you. You're gonna feel safe while we're with me and all that, and then you're just gonna walk away, easy like. No, I'm sorry. Now you gotta come out with something. I need something out the deal. I need you to, hey, since this is what we expected, I expect something out of you now.
So you saying if you're expecting me to do this, I'm expecting you to do that?
Yeah, because if I came with no expectations just to have a good time, and you ruin that and make me seem like damn, I'm not good enough. Yeah, well, now I'm gonna make, even though I know you're gonna be offended when I say it. See, I don't say stuff for no reason. I know you're gonna be offended. Now I want you to feel how I felt when you expected me or expected something out of me when I didn't expect nothing out of you. I want you to feel the same way, disrespected. Because if I took you here, the nerve of you, how can you do this? I'm supposed to be this, and you okay, cool. Well, you're supposed to give me ass, but now you're offended.
Because you said, I
want you to feel like that now. Because you make me feel offended to make me feel like, wow, I thought we were generally here to have a good time. Yeah, I want to make you feel like crap now. Now you could call me that I'm a pig. Now you can say that.
Now she has reasons to call you.
Now you can call me that as you walking home. Or as you calling your Uber. And you have that whole long ride to
think about what you did.
No, I want you to think about how this could have went differently. How you could have thought about, well, maybe my expectation was too high and I should have had a good time. and he really could have been a good dude. Because you know what's going to happen next? You're going to tell your girlfriends, oh, he did this, and he want to take me here.
They going to look at her like...
And you know what they going to do? If they single, girl, he crazy. I can't believe why he on a date with when she on a date with the guy you were talking to.
And people are trifling like that.
No, that's not trifling. That's not trifling. That's not trifling at all.
You don't consider that trifling?
No, sir.
So
No,
let me get this
No,
right.
sir.
Let me get this right.
No, sir.
It's okay
No, sir.
if I come back from a date with said girl and I felt like this, that, and the third, or whatever. She wasn't that, this, that, and the third.
She wasn't shit. Oh, yeah. She expected this and all that. No, sir. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because now I'm sitting there like...
She appreciated of what you wasn't. Is that it? She's appreciative of what you wasn't.
If I'm sitting there, if I'm the guy and I can't, oh yeah, man, she didn't want to give it up, and I spent money on her, and all she want to do is have good conversation, go out and all that. To me, I'm sitting there like, this nigga crazy, man. The first chance I get, I gotta find out who she is.
That don't go against bro code though.
Why? You another man, what they say? Another, damn, what the treasure thing?
Oh, okay. Someone's junk is one person's junk is another person's treasure.
Yeah, because that means you haven't grown and evolved yet. To know that, man, maybe you had something good on your hands. Because that means that same thing she was thinking about. Well, like I said, there are people who think like that. Oh man, she was supposed to give me ass and all that. And all she wanted was a good time. And we could go out, eat, just watch a good movie, just take a stroll through the park. Let me get to pick your mind so you can know mine. And you sitting there blow it because she didn't want to give it up. Man, I'm on that couch thinking, damn, I need to find out who she is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm doing. Because you need to be appreciative to where you at. And when God puts something in front of your face, and you be like, nah, why he do that? He could have sent me nobody that freaked that down the street. Oh no, there you go. Now I'm sitting there like, man, that's God telling me, go ahead, go ahead and see where they at. Pick his brain so you can get that number and know who she is. Hey, bro, let me see your phone real quick. My phone's dead.
Really? You do that?
Yeah, 100%. If you screw up something like that, bro, code my ass. If I'm your true friend, I'm telling you, man, if I sit there and tell you, nah, man, you might need to try to fix that and go back and talk to her, and you sit there and tell me, oh, no, she needs to give it up, and all, man, the hell with that. Okay, cool. You ain't grown. You that same boy. Well, I'm going to be that same man when I'm taking her, picking her up from a spot, and now she gave it up on the first night because I did the thing you didn't want to do. Because who's to say she wouldn't give it up to you on the first night? And you would have did what she asked and your expectations.
And you know what? 9 times out of 10, you're probably right too.
Who's to say she wouldn't have done it? So now you set yourself short because you wanted it when you wanted it. When if you would have played your cards right, oh man, you would have had your cake and ice cream and eat it too. No. Damn,
that's a mouthful.
Hey,
that's a mouthful. Right?
I gotta keep it. You have to be 100%. Me, yeah, bro code my ass. If my bro code goes where I tell you now, you need to, hey man, you might need to, fix up your mentality, man.
So that's you giving that person a second chance to go do what they need to do before you step in.
Yeah,
somebody else.
Because if I get a hint that you're not with it, I'm with it. I know she'll love me.
Right.
And ask me how I know if that works or not.
I don't have to ask this, but I'm going to ask anyway. Does it work?
Hell yeah, I've done it. Mind you, I've not been the best guy when it comes to women all the time. I mean, I am now because I'm married. But at the times, it was... I had a friend tell me one time, oh, nah, man, she just didn't want to do anything, that. Well, what? And I asked her, what did she want to do? She wanted to play the game.
Oh,
I was over her.
boy, that's a wrap right there for you. That was automatic. That was automatic.
And I'm hearing him talk to me now. Because I'm like, what? He said, all she wanted to do was play the game. She was like, man, she looks amazing though. But all she want to talk about is anime.
Oh, he just gave you the golden ticket.
And I'm sitting there like, no. You ain't say that. So I asked him. I was like, no, seriously, for real. Like, what's the issue? Oh no, I just wanted something a little bit more. I want to talk about current events, and and in my mind, I'm like, so you're not gonna. So for that split second, you can't dumbify.
You can't dumbify yourself, basically.
To enjoy. And here's what made me upset. I asked him a question. Don't you watch anime?
Let me guess. He said, yeah.
I was like, nigga, don't we play the game? He was like, yeah, but I'm looking for something more deep and more. I said, okay, maybe you should probably rethink that. Nah, man, I'm looking for something that's a little bit more deeper than that.
But what was his definition of deep, though?
Hell, I didn't know. I didn't care after that. Because once he said, nah, I need something more deep. Excuse my friend. So I was like, you must be gay. You must be. What are you talking about? And again, nothing against the other. You must want men. Because the only thing I ain't gonna tell you what he described to me, but that describes like a man. It sounds like you wanted a man. Yo, I'm looking for a best friend where we could go out there, go to bars, and I was like, what? I was like, you could have. They have anime bars.
Yes, they do. I haven't found none in the city outside of Battle.
I have one.
outside of Battle and Brew, but that's you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That outside of Battle and Brew up north, but they really ain't too many of them out on this side.
I was like, the nerve of you. I was like, you sound stupid. What it sounds like is that you want a man. And I'm not saying he gay. I'm not saying any of that. And again, I'm not saying there's nothing
like
wrong.
you said, he sounded like he wanted a best friend.
That's what you sound like. You don't want a companion. You want a best friend. And I'm confused.
But can't your best friend also be your companion? Because my best friend is my companion. I tell no story. I tell no lies.
Yes or no? I mean, for me, yes or no.
So, do you consider your wife your best friend or companion?
Now? I mean, before, she changed my mindset on it. I put it like that because she told me before, I'm your best friend. I was like, no, you're not. I don't sleep with my best friends. I don't look at my best friends in that type of light. I don't see my best friends naked. I seen you naked. She was like, oh no, that's not the same thing. Don't we like going out and all that? You just described to what a marriage is, ain't it?
She got you.
I told her. She told me, oh, we go out, we do this. And I told her, you described a marriage. That doesn't mean I'm your best friend. I'm not saying that we're not. But that doesn't make me your best friend. I don't.
But so as time went on, you started.
After she doesn't, I'm the type where if my wife was to tell me something, I do evaluate it because that's where people go wrong. If she says something, that means it really was leaning on her and she would think about it. Right. So I gotta give her that part where I was like, you know what? Yeah, that is my best friend. Let me stop playing. Even though I don't see it that way, I was like, nah, for the greater good, to benefit me and to push a marriage to go in the right direction. Yeah, you're right. You are my best friend. Even if I feel like it's not, you're right.
I got one for you. With that being said, how is it, and this is something else I heard, this is just one of these days where we seen stuff and we just talking about it, and it leads into other things. Like, we saw the other day where a lady hopped on TikTok and said, if a man cooking No, if a man knows how to cook, that's a deal breaker in a relationship. Now, I'm gonna say two things on this. First of all, my mama and my grandmama taught me how to cook. They told me not to be dependent on anybody to make sure you feed yourself.
Yeah, that's what my mama said.
So, if you think a man doesn't need to know how to cook and wash his clothes and clean his house, I don't know what bus you fell on. I don't know what bridge you jumped off of.
That's not her fault, though.
No, it's not her fault, and I'm gonna get into that too.
That's not her fault.
This is the brainwashing part of what's going on.
That's not a brainwash.
Cause you mean to sit here and tell me that I can come home and cook my own meal, and you as a woman have a problem with me knowing how to cook? That could mean two things: either you young, or your parents didn't teach you what the right thing was to do.
No, I can't give you that.
I'm sorry.
I can't give you that. I tell you why. I know. I can tell you why. I can tell you why they do that.
I would love a clear explanation of why. I can tell you why.
I had a chick who did that for me. Tell me you don't gotta do nothing, and I didn't even live with her. But I can tell you why they did. She said that. How else would you keep a man?
Hold up. So you're referring to the old phrase, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, is basically what you're saying.
No. I had an argument with my wife about this. That's how I can tell you. That's how I can tell you. That's why I lean off some stuff. My wife is not like that. My wife is like that a little bit. And I had to really think about it. I'm not saying that's a woman's job.
No, it's not, because everybody can do it. Everybody in the household should be able to go in there and fix a meal. Period.
It's like it triggers in their head. Oh, so this nigga don't need me?
No, I don't.
But that's the wrong attitude.
No, it's not the wrong attitude.
No, for her, it's gonna fuck up her psyche.
She shouldn't be so fucking fragile.
No, you gotta do it right sometime.
No, because if you know anything about me, I am a ghetto chef. I will go in this kitchen and make a meal out of something. And
he the first man I know put goddamn salad in goddamn top ramen.
Listen,
lettuce and top ramen.
I will go in the kitchen and create some ghetto masterpieces, and folks will be like, "Damn,
collard greens in the damn top ramen." I ain't never. but
again, this goes back to my first statement. My mother and my grandmother taught me how to take care of myself.
But did they keep a man?
Huh?
But they kept a man, didn't they?
Yeah. They had a man, but it wasn't the fact that they didn't. That wasn't why the man stayed.
Oh wait, but to them, that you can't think that to them, because it's in the Bible now. It's in the Bible now. I hate to go there. It's in the Bible now. If I cook for you, I got your stuff clean. You come home, you ain't nothing. A little bit of ass. I'm not saying that. But you come in treated like a king. You have and that's where that's at.
But here's the thing.
I'm not saying don't cook, but I'm just saying in her mind she gonna be like, well, what else do I have to offer you if you're doing the cook?
For those women that come home from work, that actually work and not sitting at the house.
I don't think that's the one that's complaining though.
That can sit at home and say, okay, I'm at home all day. I need to make sure his food is cooked, the house is clean, this, that, and the third. That's for those women who sit at home. We're talking about the average.
I can't even say that.
I can too.
Women work too and do that. My wife has done that.
Everybody can't do that though, Jerome.
I gotta hold you to my wife's standard.
Every woman can't do that.
If you come home, cook. If you don't work 8 hours, came home, cook.
I work 10.
I'm just saying.
And come home and cook.
If they don't did that, well, hey, I'm gonna let you do it, bro. I ain't gonna fight you. Go ahead. That's what you feel. Yes, I could do it. But you're supposed
to feel some type of way because I'm doing it and you not?
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes I had an old man tell me sometimes you gotta make them feel like they want it.
You can still make them feel like they want it, even if you cook. You're not taking nothing away from them.
Yes, you are.
What, the fact that they can't cook?
No, yesterday they can cook. Now I done came in here. I don't cook. I don't clean. I've done it. The dog walk.
Yeah, you only do it so you can get to your game. Let's be honest.
No, I promise you. I have a routine every time I go home. Because I don't like clutter. I don't like that. I have a problem with that. But I cook, clean, put the dog up. Yeah, clean the bathroom, did all that. Make the bed, she come home. Now, I can see it in my wife's face. Sometimes you leave me something to do. I can do that.
You know what? I cannot tell a lie. I've had that happen to me too, where I've came on and I've started cleaning, and I'm cleaning and I'm cleaning and I'm cleaning.
But it flips the narrative too.
It does flip the narrative. You are right about that too at a certain point.
Now, the next narrative is, now yes, let's say you did all that and you happen to rub it in.
See, that's the thing. I don't.
No, I'm just saying if you
have people that will.
Like, I don't need you. I can do my own stuff. Now, there are women out there that feel like I bring that to the table. I bring that to the table. Now, if I take that away from the table, you know what that woman's going to think? I'm not saying that's most women, but they're going to sit there and think, damn, the only thing I got is my body.
Damn.
And you have to sit there.
Okay.
Because now and I'm not saying that
I'm not taking away everything from
But that's what I'm saying.
So you feel like if you take that away from them, they feel like they're losing
value to them. To you, no, I'm trying to help. I want to take something off your plate. Go ahead, you tired. But to them, it is like it's like a little chip in their mind telling them like, damn, he don't cook, he don't clean, the food tastes tremendous. No, I gotta hate saying, it's bad. I don't pour you up something to drink, a little bit of wine, and now you're sitting there like, damn, the only thing I have to offer this man is my body. What else can I give him? Yeah, just forget that I'm doing. We splitting households.
I like that.
We splitting the household. We doing the bills. We doing that together.
Narrative. Okay.
But forget the bills and all that, because in most women, there is that chip, that light that turns on. Like, nah, I gotta clean that for him. I gotta make sure I gotta make sure that food cooked for him. Especially if he doing what he's supposed to do. He working it and bringing on the check and make sure everything is straight with the house. I feel protected. I have to offer something.
So
I don't want to make it seem like the only thing I got to give him is my body. Even though it's not a sexist thing. It is not something that I want women to feel like, oh no, I can't believe you. I'm not saying nothing to be rude or nothing to be disrespectful. I'm saying that if you sit back and think about it, and your husband is doing that for you, it's like, damn, you've done it. I know you have. I know you have done it. When y'all sit there like, damn, what are you gonna leave for me to do to show him that, I care and I run this house? So what do you have?
Damn.
So now it's
got me thinking a little bit on that one.
Now it's just my body. I gotta offer my body up. Now I gotta give it up, and I'm sitting there. Even though, hey, you might enjoy the sex, you might do it, but now you sitting there like, damn.
Is that all I'm good for? Okay.
And mind you, I'm not saying that's what you are.
But that's how it would come across.
That's how it would be perceived.
Right.
That's how it's looked at.
Okay.
So that's why I say, no, you want to cook, baby? Go ahead. Now, baby, you tired? I got you. I'm not saying don't do it. All I'm saying is tone it down. You don't have to go crazy. House smell like fucking pine when you walk in the door. You don't wash both your dogs and shit, and they sitting there on the couch waiting for moms to come. No. Tone it down just a little bit. I'm not saying be a complete bump and all that, but I'm telling all guys out there, Pay attention to your woman and look at what she does. And you'll see that difference. You'll see that, I could have did that. Why you didn't let me do it?
Right.
And then once you see that hit, when you get that hit, it kind of bother her a little bit. That's how you know. Tone it down. Now, of course, if you got that woman who don't cook, don't clean, don't do anything,
you got that Cardi B in the house.
Of course she ain't gonna appreciate it. And that's not the guy I'm talking to. Cause go ahead, my dog, continue what you gonna do. Cause she ain't gonna do it. That shit gonna be just like that. She leave that glass on that table.
That's gonna be there when you come
go to
back.
work, come back. That shit done melted and then overflowed and it's on the floor.
Woo.
So that's what I'm saying. That's how you can tell the difference. Don't fight it. Me, I'm not gonna fight it. Sometimes I do it. Hey, see, my wife, I'm grateful with a wife that really don't care. She do it, I do it. She don't give a damn. Like, hey, get done. I ain't bother you. But my wife knows the fact that her body's not the only thing she got to offer me.
Good point. I like that.
Mind, body, and soul, right?
Right. So, that's pretty cool when you think about it that way. But I wanted to pick your brain about one of your favorite subjects. You don't really talk about it much because you said earlier you're kind of upset with them and all that. Let's talk about some of this stuff that's going on with the NBA. I know you don't like certain things, but what I want to talk to you about, get your take on this. Last week,
everything about the NBA is pissing me off.
Let me finish, man.
I don't want you to feel like it. I don't know everything, and that's one big thing. But I'll wait till you get this on.
So here's what I wanted to ask you, and I seen it, and I wanted to take your opinion on it. Last week we had some crazy games, scoring wise.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
So one, you had Karl Anthony Towns, Minnesota. Scored 44 points in the half, ended up with 62 and got benched. That's one thing, which I don't understand that. You still won the game, but you got benched. Then you had Joel Embiid, who probably will win MVP again.
You don't know.
He put up 70. 2 nights later, Luka puts up 73 against the Hawks. My question is, what are we going to have first? 100-point scorer or a 200-point game in the regular season?
Ain't enough minutes for 100 unless you're going into overtime.
No, that's counting overtime too. I'm saying regard. I'm not talking about a regulation game. If it goes into overtime, whatever.
First, you're gonna see a 200-point game.
You think you'll see a 200-point game before you see a 100-point scorer?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna address the bench thing too, because I didn't like that either.
I was pissed. I was hot about that.
No, I'm happy they benched him.
I'm not happy they benched him.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
But
let's talk about this 200-point game. You say you see that coming first.
I'm gonna see the 100 points first, because it's
who's getting it. If you had to guess, who would be the one to get that 100 points this year? Now I'm not even gonna say this year. Let's give the next 2 years.
I'm still gonna go with the 70-point man, Embiid.
You think so?
Only because offenses ran through him.
Well, yeah, the whole Sixers offense is ran through him. So I mean,
so if I give you the ball back, if I'm the point guard, I pass it to you. You pass that shit back. Offenses ran through Embiid, so everything is really gonna be on Embiid to do that, and because they really don't have they have players. No, they have stars, but they don't have all-stars. So that's the difference.
Okay.
Because there's a difference between a star and an all-star.
You are right.
Embiid is an all-star. Maxey, I always say his name right. Don't butcher me. Tobias Harris.
Tobias.
I say I always butcher.
Tobias Harris.
Tobias. Are stars. But they're not the elite level as Embiid is. And I'm not taking nothing from him. But Embiid is just...
Yeah, he's a beast. I will give credit.
That's... If it's fair to say this, I'd say another second coming of Wilt.
You think so?
A healthy...
You think he will go down as the Wilt of this generation?
Yes. Because...
Because you got to remember, there are different generations when it comes to basketball. A lot of people want to lump it in.
It like this. Who's stopping him?
One. Who's stopping Embiid right now?
What center is stopping him? My bad. Wrong. Phrase it. Who can? Yeah, you got centers.
The only one I see play, only one I see close to that. I don't even see that person scoring a 70-point game. But as far as being defensively enough to stand down there with Embiid,
I can't call you a real center if you allow me to score 70 points.
Look, we ain't gonna get into the whole.
How do you let me?
Hold on. We not gonna get into the whole thing as far as size, because really
size. I'm not talking about size, right?
I'm saying as a center,
you let me score 70 points.
You let him score 70, right? But I'm saying though, there's only a handful of people with the size that can literally stand up behind Embiid. Let's be real. But they can play defense on him.
But they're still not stopping him from scoring 70
No, you're not.
points.
That's what you don't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he scored 70. Who's that?
So
I don't see nobody.
There's nobody in the league right now that can stop that. Well,
Jokic maybe, but
no, I say Jokic, Giannis.
No, I don't say either of the two.
Those are the closest two. I can't think of anybody else. Those are the closest two in the league that could hang around with him. If they're checking him, he might not score 70. He might score 50.
But here's the thing, I still scored past my average. Now, Embiid is something. I can take you in the paint. I can take you in the three. I can take you in the mid-range. I can dribble. I have handles. I can cross you. And I'm like 7 foot. Okay, could Shaq do that?
Look, we're not finna get into this.
Could Shaq do that?
We're not finna talk about that because you'll lose this battle with me.
Could Shaq do that?
Shaq is still better than Embiid.
Could Shaq do that?
Could Shaq what? Cross somebody up and shoot a three? No. But Shaq was
when did Shaq score 70 points?
Shaq didn't have to score 70 points. The offense didn't even run through Shaq. Let's be real.
Okay then. But offense is running through him, right?
Yeah. The offense is running through him. That's different.
You know what that tells you?
What?
They never trusted Shaq to run
That's a lie.
Offense.
That's a lie.
So why he didn't score 70?
Because the offense wasn't built that way.
Kobe did it.
The offense ran through him. Because it ran through him.
So why the offense could have run through Shaq?
Shaq, they wasn't built like that. Okay. Orlando was not built like that.
Okay, cool. Not in Orlando, right?
Not in Orlando.
Okay, cool.
Not in Miami, because you had
D-Wade, and it went through him, right?
It went through D-Wade.
Okay, he was on the Lakers team for what, 3 years?
Mm-hmm. And the offense ran through who?
And the
offense ran through who?
Kobe. Now watch this. The offense never ran through him.
No, because it went through Kobe first.
I wonder why.
You shouldn't even have to wonder why. You already know who Kobe was.
I wonder why. No, Shaq was okay. Who was the better player?
Kobe, by a long shot. Because Kobe even said itself before his passing, bless him, that if Shaq would have took the game more serious than he did, he would have been a better player than him.
Do you remember when Shaq came in to the Lakers? Offense was running through him, right?
No.
Yes, it was, because Kobe really didn't. Kobe didn't start.
It didn't, but Shaq
that.
was averaging 25, 30 points a game at that time,
and Kobe wasn't averaging that.
But as times progressed, as the seasons progressed, everything went through Kobe.
So watch this. If the offense never ran through you,
that don't mean that they don't trust you. It's just like here in Atlanta, they love Trae Young. The offense can't run through him though, and they know this.
So what's the difference with Embiid then? Why can I say
Philadelphia's offense runs through him? It's driven by him.
Is that trust?
No, that's not trust.
That's not trust?
I don't call that trust. I just know your player.
I know he's gonna get there and get it done. That's not trust.
That's not trust. That's just
yes,
him.
It is.
No,
I know he's gonna get out there and give me I know he's gonna go out there and give me 70 points.
He ain't gonna give you no 70 points every time.
I'm just saying.
Let's be real.
Okay. I know he's going out there and giving me 50 points.
No. What are you averaging this year?
Ooh, about 20, 25.
Okay, so 70?
30? No, about 30.
Hold on.
About 30? Because I want to say about 30.
I give him 30, but there's no way he's averaging above 30. He's not averaging more than LeBron.
He'd be the first one to do it.
It'd be not,
I'm throwing my money in there. He'd be the first one to do it.
So he'd be the one to score 100.
That's the next will.
Okay.
That is the next will. I'm sorry. My bad. They would have handles. Can he control that ball? My bad. Can Wilt shoot?
Wilt didn't have to shoot. Let's be real.
Saying.
Wilt just stood at the goal and was like this.
I'm just saying.
But again,
that's your next comment right there. That's the one that gonna get you 100, and that's the one that gonna get you to 200 points
in a game by one team.
I'm not sold on nobody else but Giannis. But Embiid. I'm not sold
even Luka.
Yeah, please washed.
How is the man washed?
I'm not believing it. I'm not believing the hype. Because you let a man come in there and take over your team.
Hey, he needed a guard. Let's be real.
What you mean? What is he?
He needed a guard.
What is he?
He needed. But a guard.
What is he?
He's the other guard. He needed somebody else to control the ball and get him.
I put it like this: game on the line. Who you putting that ball in the hands? I'm putting it in Kyrie.
I put it in Kyrie. It's one of those toss ups. It depends on how it looks.
And I hope I get put on ESPN after this because I'm calling it. Me and Stephen A could go at it. I love the Knicks. I'm telling you right now. I already know who's gonna win too. Well, who better win? I put it like that.
You can't say who better win.
Yes, I can say that. Boston better win. They don't got no choice. They don't give that boy all that money. Oh no, he gotta produce.
So you believe in?
Oh yeah.
So you're one
they
of those
sold in. Yeah. You gotta produce.
You gotta produce.
Yeah. If I gave you 300 and something million, and I didn't give that to Jason Tatum, I give that to you. No, my boy. I need 50 points up out of you tonight.
But you ain't getting it though.
Hey, and that's a problem.
You're not getting it.
I'm not nothing against Jaylen Brown, because that's one thing I'm not gonna say. I love Jaylen Brown, but my boy, oh no, you need to take this team to a championship, or else. Because somebody getting fired. Because the team ain't staying together after this if they don't win. This is your best chance. You got the unicorn on there. You got the second coming of Kobe Bryant. No, you have to.
So okay.
You have to.
So you saying Boston gonna win it all?
No. They have to.
Okay, they have to win it all. Correct.
I'm not going with Boston, but they have to.
So who's your pick to win this year?
Ah, man, you know I'm a Knicks fan. That should be so fucking. But they are doing good. They are
don't
doing
feel
good.
bad. Don't feel. Don't.
They are.
I'll
they in playoff contention.
I'll put it like this. I'm like you with the Hawks. As bad as they are, I love them to death. And if y'all listen to me out there in Hawks land, Trey, don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, they gonna
get you some help sooner or later.
Help? He gone.
Trey ain't going nowhere. They're not trading Trey.
Trey need to go.
Trey don't need to go nowhere.
Yes, he do.
Then what do you have on the team? Absolutely nothing.
Deontay Moutier. Not Moutier.
Deontay, please.
Yeah. Why?
Please.
Why?
Nope.
Really? Go up there and check the stats. They averaging the same points. Murray averaged more points than Trey. About a point on. Come on now. No.
So you gonna say he need to go because of 1 point? Is that what you're gonna say? Is that what you're saying?
What do you think Atlanta needs?
Atlanta needs a fucking center.
There you go. No, and a power forward.
Either or.
No,
one that can play both.
You need both. They
need a center.
You need both.
As bad as half these other teams.
No. You need Carl Anthony Towns.
I would have loved to have him here. But
no, y'all should have went after Siakam. That's your problem. Y'all should have got Siakam when he was on that table. But y'all screwed that.
But that's Atlanta sports all the way around, and I hate to say that, with the exception of the Braves and Atlanta United, that's Atlanta sports.
They win.
They win. They go spend money on players. Well, now, let me take that back. The Braves don't spend money on players. They just know how to lock people up for long-term deals.
Now here's the thing. I see Trey getting traded.
Well, you can't. They just unless somebody gonna eat that contract.
Oh yeah, I know that's a big one to eat. But
they just paid him, so they not gonna trade him.
I see him on the Spurs.
On the Spurs with Wemby?
Yeah.
No.
That gives him a new dimension to his game. You get that Tony Parker play if he goes to the Spurs, because Trey's playing his game tremendous, but he's still missing that.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does not have that big man. That's the problem with the Hawks. He does not have. Look, I love Clint Capella. He's great, but he is not going to replace for what they got. for what they got. I'm looking at for what they got on the court. The product that they're putting out there on the court. He's about the best thing they got going outside of Trey because he's consistent.
Great.
He's consistent
at what?
He gets his double every game. He gets like 12.
You need to put up them stats because I don't think that's
10 and 12. It's not him though. It's not him. That's the thing. He gets his based on the fact of missed shots, rebounds. He gets most of his points on dunks and putbacks.
Question.
Let's be real.
Can Capella take on Embiid?
No. We've seen that happen. We know what happens with that.
Giannis.
No. Again, I keep saying no.
He can't take Giannis.
No, he can't take Giannis.
Anthony Davis?
That's a toss-up. And the only reason I say that's a toss-up because it depends on what Anthony Davis show up. You have two versions of Anthony Davis.
Jokic?
Hell no. You saw what happened the other night. Look what's his name did to him.
Hell, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he take care of him.
No.
Again though, look what happened the other night, last week when they played Dallas and Luka just had a fucking field day.
Where was he at then? Where was your big man?
Clearly he didn't have no blocks. So he had
no blocks for that game now.
I know he didn't have no blocks. I think he had 10 rebounds and 14 points or something like that.
The man still scored 73 points.
But hold up. You know the downside about that whole him scoring 73 points, right? When he hit 73, the score of the game was Atlanta 136, Dallas 142. Something like that. Dallas ended up winning the game by like 7 or 8 points.
They still lost.
No, I get that. Okay. And that's not the point that I'm making. But that also goes against to show you where Dallas is as a team. You let this man score 70 points, 73. Kyrie had 25, 28, somewhere around there, right?
Wasn't he injured that game?
No, he played. He had like 25, 28, somewhere around that. So right there, you're looking at 100 points right there between the two, roughly.
That's your true, yep.
Right?
Stars and superstars.
Right. So that goes to tell you that, and Trey didn't play that game neither. Trey's been out for the last couple weeks.
Would it have made a difference?
No, I'm looking at it from score wise. How bad are you if your team literally had two people carry you the whole game? How bad are you as a team? If you let your team, that basically you saying the rest of your team, your bench and everybody else only had 40 some odd points?
Stars and superstars. Though.
No, it doesn't matter, bruh.
Stars and superstars.
You let a team without both their starters. Because DeAndre Hunter didn't play.
Trash.
He can be trash all you want to. He's trash. A starter.
But he's trash.
He's a starter. He averages what he averages, which I have no fucking clue what it is.
It's low, by the way.
Trey didn't play.
That word. Trash.
You really think Trae Young is trash?
As long as he's on that Hawks, he is.
Bruh, that's biased as fuck. That's biased as fuck, bro. You know what? Bruh.
Even Trey knows it. I guarantee you.
Trey know he not trash.
No.
So you saying as long as he's on that team, he trash?
Yes.
Bullshit.
Because he's not gonna go nowhere.
Well, nobody at Atlanta sports goes anywhere.
He's not gonna. Yeah. What you mean?
Who? What?
What you mean?
No, what I mean by going anywhere, they're not gonna win championships.
Well, Atlanta is gonna lose Trey one way or another.
Well, not for the next couple years anyway. But
shit.
They ain't gonna trade
the way they've been getting out of contracts, he's out of there. I'm not saying Trey is horrible. I'm telling you is he getting tired.
I mean, I'd be tired of losing too. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't be.
I'm tired. You don't give me no help. You get in the draft picks, you get nothing but guards. I have guards already.
I need a big man. We've all said that.
Like, right. Come on.
So one more question on this, and then we're gonna go back to the fun shit because we got to talk about that. I need you to talk about your Karl Anthony Towns thing because I know you wanted to say something about that.
It's really everything. It ties in with the Golden State Warriors too, and all that. I'm not letting nobody on my team score more than 70 points. I love Embiid. He shouldn't have scored 70 points. I love Cat. He should have scored 62. Lucas is awesome. He should have scored 73 points. And no. A player, again, I'm not counting Will.
Okay.
let's go back to the old days. I'm not even gonna say Wilt, because Wilt got his stats read like a book. My favorite player, Magic Johnson. You ever scored 70 points? What is he, a point guard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I should not allow that. Like you said, this is a team sport. If I'm already beating you, which they were, man, let me bring in my bench, man. Let them get them playing time, man. Let them see.
Now I agree with garbage minutes. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's not even garbage minutes.
Well, it wouldn't have been garbage minutes if he's at 44 at halftime.
I'm beating you. You're losing already, man. Put my team in. I'm not letting them score no 70 points. Yeah, it's cool. You get the stats. Kobe did it. No, I'm not. I wouldn't have let Kobe score 81 points.
I didn't think Kobe had a choice. I think Kobe just went out there and just.
Well, there was nobody else. Nah,
he just did what he did.
I'm not gonna blame Kobe, because when I pass you the ball and you give it to me right back,
I'm shooting that bitch.
I'm shooting it, because you don't already explain to me you don't want to take it.
Right.
But I'm not letting you.
But do you think Steph feel the same way sometimes too, though?
No, fuck Steph. That's not no real point guard.
What is Steph?
That's not no real point guard.
What is he?
Let him be a shooting guard. I'm telling
you say that like you just can't stand the man.
No, fuck Steph the point guard. I like Steph the shooting guard.
But he's both.
No.
He's both.
You gotta pick one.
He can't pick both. He can't pick one.
Don't get me wrong.
Have you seen? I gotta find it and we'll link it one day for y'all.
No.
This was like either last week or the week before, where he shook. He had this dude on roller skates the whole entire time,
and I'm cool.
And then hit the three on him.
I love Steph Curry, man. Don't get me wrong, but fuck Steph Curry, the point guard.
You'll take Steph the shooter all day long.
Yes, because he's not. It's time to switch up positions. Because just go ahead and let Chris Paul be point guard, please, and call it a day. Let him come off that bench, because we've already established that my man gonna shoot that shit no matter what. If he gonna shoot it, man, just give him the ball. What's the point? What are we doing out there? Stop it.
Yeah, but they let the man shoot from half court at will.
I'm not mad at that. No, I am. I am mad at that. But
here's the caveat. Here's the caveat to that, though. He hits 80% of his half court shots.
That's dope, right?
No, it's not.
No, that's dope.
That's a bad shot.
He's not a point guard. He's not a point guard. Someone told me, oh, it's Steph Curry. Steph Curry could be. It's better than Magic Johnson. Where? Magic Johnson's a point guard, right? A true point guard. He might even hit your center a little bit.
Magic did play all positions in one game. No.
Let's be clear. Magic Johnson's position is a point guard.
Right.
So I'm distributing the ball. Is Curry distributing the ball?
No, because he tries to, and then they give it back to him. What did you just say?
Now, is that them or is that the coach? Because I blame Steve Kerr.
Well, Kerr played with Jordan, so you already know how that mentality goes.
I don't care for Kerr. Kerr's a thief.
How is he a thief?
He took credit for something that wasn't his.
Which was?
That's Mark Jackson right there. Mark Jackson made that team.
Okay, I can agree with that. But did he ever come on record and say he made the team?
I'm just saying.
Did he ever come on record and say I made the team?
I'm just saying.
Did he come on record?
Every time he win a championship, he need to say thanks to Mark Jackson.
Okay.
And there's one more thing, and we moving past, because if I don't get it out, it's gonna piss me off. Fuck Doc Rivers. He's a horrible coach.
How do you fire your coach after you beat somebody so bad? That was the crazy part about it. I didn't understand. No, Milwaukee won that game.
Milwaukee's been winning.
And you fire your coach.
Milwaukee's second in the
again,
league.
Milwaukee won the game. Dude was fired the next day, and they hired Doc Rivers.
No, that's Giannis' doing, though.
You think so?
Oh, no, you can see it. This tape.
Oh,
y'all go back at this tape. Him arguing, saying that, oh, no, I should have been checked out the game. Check me back in. How'd that work?
Hold up, but see, that's that same thing.
How'd that work?
That's the same thing that happened with the Falcons in the last game.
But I'm your coach.
And the Saints game when that whole incident happened. Same principle. I get where you. I get where you coming from. I get where you coming from.
I'm your fucking coach.
I get where you coming.
You don't tell me when I sub you out. You sit your ass down until I tell you deemed to come back in. I hate to play this horrible analogy, but it is. Master.
Servant.
Slave.
Okay.
Boss. Employee.
Yeah.
Walker. Dog. So when I tell you go sit, you go sit. You don't argue me down, stay at the time clock, and then check yourself back in. Oh no. That should have been a fine. Where's Addison Silver when you need him? That's a fine. You don't tell me what to do.
I got something for you though. It's all fun and games.
The hell with that.
It's all fun and games on the podcast, man. We just like to vibe out.
I just want you to say that Doc Rivers is trash. He's a horrible coach.
I can't call him a horrible coach. What? I can call the situation horrible.
What?
I can't call him a horrible coach.
How many championships you got?
Dude, I don't know, Doc Rivers.
I hope you won. How many teams he coached?
Oh Lord.
He was on the Magic. He had Tracy McGrady. He couldn't get it done, so he went on and lost that. So he got fired then too. Came to Boston, right? First year was horrible. Then he got Hall of Famers, and now they at the top. Won championship. Then everything after that went on and failed, and then he got fired again. Mm-hmm. Then went to Clippers. Had an amazing team. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin. Y'all know couldn't get it done. They fired him. Right? No. Was he there for that? Yeah, he was there for that. But then he got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and they lost. Okay, fired. Then got fired. Went to the 76ers. Has Wilt Chamberlain on the team, because that's exactly what he is.
He is not. His name is Joel Embiid.
Okay, Joel Embiid, Wilt Chamberlain. That's the same shit. He lost. Fired. And now,
okay, you made your point.
And now he helps the Bucks out, because I found out that he was helping them out in coordination with the team and all that to take the man's job. And you give this horrible ass coach a job? That man trash.
I'm done.
Doc Rivers is trash, and they should have been let him go.
Right.
I'm just saying.
He had to vent. He needed to get it out.
ESPN, you want to sign me to a contract? There it is. I'll tell him to her face. He trash. Garbage.
All right, so this caveat's a little bit different. And you ever heard of who you bring into the barbecue questions? Like superstars, like
you in my neck of the woods.
Hold on. But I'm finna hit you with something completely different though.
Okay, go on, man.
We at a barbecue. It's an all anime barbecue. Characters from every anime that you could possibly. Let me finish. Oh, okay. You ain't even heard the question. You just automatically going somewhere.
Because I know where you're going.
No, you don't.
Ash is at the table.
Who you not inviting to the barbecue?
What the hell? Oh man, Frieza ain't gonna be there. Cell ain't gonna be there.
Why not?
No, I don't know if she a man or a woman. I can't tell.
Why not? Why Frieza not gonna be there?
I don't know if she a man or a woman.
What about Cell? Why Cell won't be there?
Cell trash.
I say Gojo won't be there. And I'm gonna tell you.
Gone.
Let me tell you why. First of all, if y'all have never paid attention and don't know who Gojo is from Jujutsu Kaisen, he might be the coolest white-haired person you ever seen in an anime. And he will take your woman from you.
Well, everybody with white hair is usually the coolest.
Right, that's true too. He will take your woman from you at the barbecue.
Yeah, he can't come there because we would have to fight.
See, my other problem is I'm like you with Cell. Because if Gojo's there and Cell's there, Cell's going to want to try something.
Yeah, he always
Cell going to be the one to want to fight everybody at the barbecue.
Always talking shit, man. I can't. Oh, Gong ain't coming.
Nope.
Gong out. Everybody from Hunter x Hunter just ain't coming.
No. Hisoka ain't coming.
Wait a minute.
No, not Hisoka.
Wait a minute. He might get a pass.
What's the one that been tempting Gun all his life? Oh, Gun.
Yeah, he can't come.
He can't come because
Because I be confused. Like, I don't know if you want to fight the man, train the man, be with the man. Like, I can't. No, he can't come.
Who else not coming?
No, Vegeta gotta be there. That's my boy. Luffy there. Everybody from One Piece is invited.
I'm saying, no, we know who. We talking about who's not coming. Who's not gonna be? Who you not inviting? Okay,
let me go to Professor Oak ain't coming. I ain't never liked Professor Oak. Cause he act like he had a Pokemon for him, and he did. That was some bullshit. Nobody from Gundam is coming.
Why not?
You can keep that shit out of there. We don't want it.
What you mean ain't nobody coming?
Where you parking the damn robot?
Bruh, they can park on the side of the street.
That's too much. That's too much. So they can't be there because ain't nobody can park that. You gonna hate this, but he can't come. He definitely can't come. Goku can't come. Goku can't.
I already
come.
know why Goku can't come.
Goku
I just
can't
want you
come.
to say it.
No, he gonna eat up all the goddamn food.
Luffy can't come neither.
That's a different though.
No, it's not.
Luffy cool.
Luffy can't come because let me explain something.
Everybody, okay.
Luffy can't come. Goku can't come, and it's another one.
You gotta let Goku come. Okay, if you let Luffy come, I let Goku come. I let him in there because I gotta have my boy in there.
Here's the problem though. It's what you just said.
I ain't gonna have
ain't no food.
But ain't gonna have nobody
food
from the Straw Hats come if he don't come because you know they roll in a group. So
see, exactly. Beerus can't come neither because he's another Goku. He likes to eat. He will eat everything. Because the first time someone touches his ice cream or whatever, we already know what happens. He's ready to destroy the planet.
Broly can't come because I ain't trying to have nobody destroy no goddamn cookout before it started. My favorite. He can't.
Meliodas can't come.
What?
Because again, he attracts violence. We're just trying to have a peaceful barbecue. If Meliodas comes, I guarantee you, one of them white-haired motherfuckers is going to try him.
Nobody from Bleach can come at this party.
Oh, no. No.
I'll let you pick one.
Nah, he can't come to the party. You right. Can't nobody from Bleach come. Because if he can't come, then no. And you already probably know who I was about to say, too. And it wasn't Ichigo.
I'll leave it. Damn, really?
The one-man band that can cut through anything.
Ooh. All Might can't come. He bleeding everywhere. I can't, man. He's spilling up blood. I can't do that. Sanji can't come because he ain't.
Sanji's gonna be there because he's cooking.
Oh, damn.
Sanji's gonna be there. Soma's gonna be there.
Okay.
Soma's from Food Wars, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be there. Him.
There's
there.
one person I cannot stand. I don't care. I try to remember his name from Pokemon. Ash's goddamn.
His rival?
Oh yeah. But they wound up making them friends. I didn't like that.
No,
Gary cannot come.
Professor Oak's nephew.
Fuck him too. Fuck him. Because he knew that shit. He knew it. He fake. He can't come. I ain't never liked Gary. Him or his fucking Pokemon. Brock can't come either.
Kaiba can't come.
Yeah, because he gonna want to battle everybody. And we don't got time for that. Like, goddamn. We ain't playing Yu-Gi-Oh, my dog. This Spades. Why you trying to summon your blue eyes right now? Like that finna do something. Nah, he can't come. I already said gone because them shorts. I don't like him in them shorts.
Oh, you know who could come? Who can't come?
Oh, Dr. Stone can't come.
Oh, no, he'll try to talk everybody to death about
Yeah, man, I don't want to know about no goddamn signs and why
how I turn these people from rocks to do it. No, we don't need that.
Goddamn, do you know why the burger is brown and when you cook it and why it turns pink in the middle? I don't want to know that shit. I want to eat it.
Oh, Jesus.
So Dr. Stone can't come.
Kirito can't come. As much as I love him, he can't come because he's going to see Zoro and it's going to be on site.
No, I don't want no violence at this thing. So Naruto can't come because he with the jokes.
No, he's with the food. He'll eat up all our food, too.
No, he with the jokes. I never liked Naruto. So, yeah, the hell with that. So let me ask
Gluttony can't come from Full Metal Alchemist because he just won't eat the food. He'll eat the people, too.
Oh, here we go. So, everybody from Attack on Titan cannot come. Because we don't got no space, no room, and people want to live at the end of this damn barbecue.
Right.
And so Attack on Titan, everybody gone. Everybody. You can't, even if you ain't. So
Levi can't come?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Because you're going to attract the Giants to come. I don't got time for that. One pass. Chainsaw Man can't come because that's just an accident waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've covered most people who cannot attend this shit. Now,
what is the one? Kill La Kill. None of them can come because they're gonna be half naked.
Yeah, man, I ain't
walking around with scissors and shit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have nobody Johnson buy my goddamn burger and shit and fry and talk about, oh man, have you tasted it yet? No. I can have that. Now let me ask you something. Since we on this Dragon Ball Z GT.
What's up? What you want? What's up with that?
I'm not happy.
Why?
That can't be canon. They need to stop this shit and stop it now. I don't know who's behind this. Who's getting
Toriyama is behind it to a certain extent.
I don't know what type.
And the only reason why I think they're making it canon is because of Dama when it comes out, because it's showing
it's already gonna fail.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna fail. I think it's gonna do well.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We're gonna turn them back to kids again? We did that already.
That was GT.
Which is canon now. We did that.
But
already.
This is a different timeline.
No,
so to speak.
Man, I'm tired of that shit.
I love time travel.
Shit.
Time travel was great.
Shit suck.
Time travel was great.
I got that with GT already. I don't need it again. I seen it. If that's the case, just bring back GT. Why come up with